with the record companies about the way things should be played, what instruments should be used, and he was one of the first people to use like a symphony in country music, strings and things like that.
He was 87 years old, which is a pretty full life.
And you know he was a friend of the family, right?
I think I heard you talk about that on your podcast. We don't actually have conversations about stuff like that, so I don't know. Tell me about it.
We don't actually have conversations. Well, it's not like I know him, but my mom's side of the family, the Lindsays, they lived across the street from his family.
Oh, okay.
And my grandmother used to babysit Ray Price.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. And then Sean, you know, you've met my cousin Sean.
Yes.
And her son Justin. She has a picture of Ray Price and his wife holding Justin.
Oh, wow.
So they're still kind of, you know, it's always been around across the street. They hunt together and all that kind of stuff. I did. I said something to
Sean?
To Justin. I didn't say anything to Sean yet, but yeah. So it's really a small world, isn't it? When you think about it, it's such a small world.
So are we going to get you on Sons of Anarchy?
I'm trying. I put it all over Twitter.
That show ended for this season.
I'm so sad.
Wow. It's been long enough.
What
we
the
could
fork?
talk about it, right? Yeah.
Did you like that?
Fork?
What the fork?
That is very Janet style.
I know.
I like it.
Because Gemma was... I'm not going to give it away because people may have DVR'd.
Really?
But Gemma...
If they haven't watched yet, oh my gosh. Y'all are crazy. Get on it. Because, dang, I don't even know.
You looked away. You didn't watch the entire stabbing.
Nope, I don't like stabbings. I don't like violence.
But you like the show.
I do. I like the story. It really keeps me entertained. But one of my favorite characters isn't going to be back next season.
You knew she had to go, though.
I was hoping I knew one of them had to go. I was hoping the other one would go. But...
Well, leading up to it, everybody was talking about how Tara's got to go because she's not supporting the club and she's not supporting. She's just got to go.
But
and then I thought, oh, when she was hugging Jax and they kind of seemed
they had sex.
They had sex, and I thought, you know, maybe this is going to turn around. And I thought maybe they'd direct the show that Tara would take over as the new Gemma. Because I've always sort of seen the show evolving as Jax and Tara becoming the parents.
See, I always saw this show as Jax giving it up, even though his father and his stepfather, like him walking away and being like, I want a better life for my family.
You think that
Was that English
What'd
I say?
No, what'd I say? I don't even know what I said.
I know, you're like, that's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
But that's my chick brain, wanting her to get her sons away from...
Yeah, but he got deeper and deeper into it. Like, he was actually killing... He
was trying to get him out of guns so that the club could be legit again.
And just being ice cream and stuff.
And drugs.
Ice cream this would be legitimate. Like, they just want to have, like, drugs and porn. They're just going to go into porn.
Right, that's it. Porn and prostitution.
Yeah, what's the name of the... I forgot the name of the studio.
I forget. Yeah.
We're not real fans then. I just don't know. How can we not know the name of the studio?
We're not obsessed.
Obsessed fans.
Yes.
But I did start a campaign to try to
I've seen that.
Get on the show.
Again, you haven't talked to me about it. So what's up with this campaign?
Again, you haven't talked to me about I just, one night laying in bed, He
does all this stuff after I go to sleep.
Right.
And then I wake up, I don't see him until like 6 o'clock the next night, and he forgets to tell me.
And you've already read it on Twitter, so...
I live with you. I'm your girlfriend. This is real wrinkled sheets material. I'm your girlfriend. I live with you. I should know stuff before other people do.
I don't know it, though. I didn't know it until I was laying in bed, and we just watched Sons of Anarchy, so I'm laying there in bed, and I'm thinking, I want to get on next season. I need to be on that. People have told me that. Because you
have long hair.
I have long hair, and I sort of look like that. But who I tweeted? Oh, Brad Garrett had told me when I was working at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. Brad goes, "You'd be perfect for that show. You ought to get try to get an audition for that." And that was like kind of laying in my head when we just watched the show and let's just do a little Twitter campaign. If
it happens, can I meet Charlie Hunnam and ask him about 50 Shades of Grey? What the hell happened?
He backed out. He didn't want it to ruin his career. Anyway. Twitter, find me on Twitter at Steve McGrew and campaign.
That's how I know about it.
Send it to Sutter Inc. Because I put it to Sutter Inc.
Has he responded at all?
No, he hasn't responded. But a bunch of people jumped on it and just started tweeting it everywhere. And a couple people tweeted, like, the entire cast member. Some people tweeted, I saw they tweeted Opie.
Oh.
Like, he's not even on the show anymore.
No, he's a gravestone. Headstone.
But probably he has some kind of influence on the show still.
What else is going on in your life that I don't know about?
Well, that's really about it.
I doubt it.
I
doubt it.
That's all I can think of right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
You should, like, take notes. What to tell Janet.
I need a book.
Like, what to talk to Janet about. Because I, like, come home and I'm tired, and I'm like, so what's going on? What happened?
You're about
What'd
to fall
you do
asleep
today?
now.
No, I'm not. I'm like, what'd you do today? Oh, nothing. I got a massage. I'm trying to get on Sons of Anarchy. You know? Communication is the key to success in any
told you
relationship.
that. I did go get a massage today. I washed the truck.
But no,
I leave out bigger chunks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the important stuff. I don't care that you
I
got rubbed down by another human being. I don't even want to know if it's a male or female.
I don't even want to know if it's a male or female either. That's why I just close my eyes and don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Dog's licking my hand again, by the way.
Oh my gosh, what is
I want to know why
her?
that bothers you. Because last night we were watching TV and you're like, stop licking my boyfriend's hand!
Because it's gross.
It is?
Yes.
Why?
Because her mouth is not the cleanest of things.
Dogs' mouths are cleaner than ours. Even in the Bible it says, moreover, the dogs lick their wounds.
Thanks, Duck Dynasty.
It does say that. Because it talks about the wounds of the soldiers that the dogs were.
I don't know. It just bothers me.
She goes crazy. She just loves.
It's like she likes the saltiness of your hands.
Yeah.
Maybe she has. No, that means your hands taste like salt. Maybe she has a salt deficiency.
That could be it. Maybe she's got that disease that people get called FICA, whatever it is.
Now smell your hand. How does that smell? Does it smell clean?
No, it smells like dog breath.
Yay!
Well, I could always wash it. I just wonder why it freaked you out so bad.
I wanted to be held last night, and there was a dog between us getting more attention than I was. There you go. You asked for it, you got it. Welcome to Wrinkled Cheeks.
And let's just wrap it up with that then.
No. I don't want people to think I'm crazy mad. I'm not crazy mad.
No, just wrap it up with that and do trivia and
why do you act like I'm crazy?
I don't act like you're. We're at 37 minutes. So that's
Holy
why,
muffin.
That's why I was.
How did that happen?
Because you were talking about the dog licking your hand and going crazy about it.
So we got the bad morning show trivia. We got to go over the answer. I'm going to guess, and I bet you I'll get it wrong again.
All right. The trivia is, what percentage of American pet owners sign their pet's name on their Christmas greeting cards?
And our options are?
12%, 30%, or 70%?
I'm going to go with 12%. Dang!
70.
Are you kidding me?
About 70% is what it says.
Wow.
So almost every pet.
This was the first year we did it.
But you got to remember, almost every. My sister's done it for years.
Yeah, but
most people that have pets pets
they
in their
invest a
car.
lot of money in their dogs, and so they are really part of the family.
They are really. I like my sister's dog. My sister has a. It's a golden lab, and it's won every award and championship.
It's like who's like the big Olympic winner?
It's
Michael Phelps of dogs.
Yeah, like 8 championships, and their American Eskimo that they have is just Angel Fire. The dogs that you see the card and it says "Merry Christmas, Keith Cat,
Right.
Angel Fire," and then it's like Chase, 14 other names, symbols,
Because for
and stuff,
every
championship
title he's
name,
earned.
and
I'm like,
poor
poor Angel.
Poor Angel.
Good thing she can't read.
Yeah.
No wonder she's fat. She's depressed.
Yeah. Because she can't be like her brother. All right, that's it. You got the answer. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
If she doesn't want to do a podcast again this week, it might have to
We
skip.
will do another podcast.
Yay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wrinkle Cheese. It's really kind of neat. Listen, Wrinkle Cheese. Yeah. Donate. Hit the donate button. Oh, should we tell them how to? Should we tell them how to? No.
I thought we were done.
We're done.
Okay, bye.
Bye.